Maddie. I think I've met a lot of you. I'm from Oklahoma City. Just drove over for this to have fun with everyone tonight. Woo. Okay, I'm Maddie Razook, and I am a singer-songwriter in Oklahoma City.
Passive warmth on my face from the sunlight that's hidden everything's way.
Yeah, music has always, one way or another, been a part of my life. This is just, this project that I do where I write music alone has just kind of been a specific facet of my music life. This solo project kind of originated about 6 or 7 years ago, I would say. I released a little EP that I recorded with the help of a friend. I had released that little EP before I ever played a show. And I think it was almost the kind of thing where, you know, I was hanging around with a lot of people, going to shows a lot, and I was like, I wanna do this too. I wanna play a show, but I feel like I needed to kind of like have something to show for myself, which is so silly looking back. Just like, no one needed that from me, but I was just kind of like, I want to like make this thing, and then that'll be my way to be like, yeah, I can play a show. I think there were less than 10 people at the show, so a good first show, a good little like warm up. There's been all these moments that have really just been motivated by like, I think that would be something fun that I would like to do, and that would make me feel good, and I want to do it. So that moment where I was like, I want to sit down and like write my own music, that was like a moment. And then the moment where I was like, I want to play a show, that was like another moment. Yeah, that's kind of like what this whole thing has been for me. I think it's never really like any larger goal in mind other than just like, oh yeah, like this seems like it'd be fun, let's keep doing it.
Lying beside myself, baby, while I'm missing you. Light a candle, blow it out, baby, you won't have a clue.
I love playing house shows. Something about it just being so intimate, and everyone is just really present and like in the room to hear music. That sounds different to me than like the sound of playing a bar. That sounds more like what it sounds like when I'm just playing in my room at home, you know?
I'll play like the Walking Dead for the rest of my life. I'm a flame, yeah, burning like a campfire in the rain.
Knowing that I'm a part of this community, like in Oklahoma City, or like this community in Oklahoma, or just community of this like web of musicians and other DIY artists, like being connected to all of these people, I think is something that's like really motivating. In our scene and in like every other scene anywhere, there's been like before COVID and after, it feels a little less cohesive than maybe it did at a time, but also people are branching out, and there's a lot of music going on in Oklahoma City, so there's a lot of scenes, there's a lot of places you can play. The heart of it is still there, and the people, there's still so many good people who are booking shows or making music or playing shows, so there's definitely that community still. Who is nervous about coming to a show, I think my advice would be to don't be afraid to be vulnerable and put yourself out there and send that DM to someone who is doing the things you want to do and you look up to that person. Send them that DM. That can be really scary to put yourself out there, but yeah, I think that would be my advice. Of just ask questions, and if there's something you want to do, don't be afraid to take up the space to do it.
the beginning of December, we began to know each other. On the corner there we huddled.
I think right now what the scene needs is more people who are just excited about doing things. So like, even if you've never played music before and you think it'd be fun to start, like, just try it.
Faces met later on, a warmth met a warmth. A feeling I remember, and I still feel.
I'm in the process of writing and kind of polishing some handful of things that are already written because I am prepping to record an album this summer. So that'll be something to keep your eyes peeled for, hopefully. My Bandcamp is maddierazuk.bandcamp.com and all of my music is there.